So Reesco has always supported our sister company, BJ Reese's Enterprise, which does on-site portable crushing for contractors and has commercial pits around the West.
I believe it was 1972 or 73 when I started the Reese's Metal Works there. Started originally just doing some welding in the shop, and then I had a portable welding truck. We got out and was doing some well field work and things like that as well. About 1978 I was developing some property up in Mountain View, Wyoming, and that's how we ended up getting into the crushing and screening and stuff.
We done a lot of fabrication in the shop. We had one little building compared to what we've got now. The equipment we've put in has really made Reesco a player in fabrication.
So Reesco's really pushed to have the newest tech that's out there. You know, some of the ways we've achieved that, we've invested in 3D modeling, drones, 3D scanners, and one of the biggest helps has been virtual reality in our design process.
We need to design a plant or a piece of equipment that will upload that into our VR setup, and then we'll float around, have meetings in the VR while we're discussing it, and can actually see to scale what we need to change, how we can adjust certain things to make things more user-friendly and functional.
Reesco was still in its primitive phase. We were still doing a lot of stuff by hand. We didn't have a lot of machinery. So we decided to invest in a lot of new machines. Probably in 2022 is when we really started investing. We bought a 6-axis plasma table, 440-ton brake press. We invested in another plasma table. We were kind of getting bottlenecked on cutting. We took it up another step. We invested in a plate roll, a flight machine to make our own flights for sand screws. Bought a robotic arm, just to further help in the manufacturing speed and quality of the product. All of our equipment is prepped, primed, and then painted to ensure the best finished quality for our customers. Reesco's Beamline has become a great tool for providing many different parts for our products.
People have to want to take pride in what they're doing. They have to want to enjoy to come to work. And Reesco, by far, out of the many companies I've worked for, takes care of their employees all the way around. That creates an atmosphere of people wanting to come to work, wanting to take pride in what they do, and to do a good job, right? They're proud of what they've put out. It's good to instill those values in the guys. And it's all the way up from the material that we're bringing in to start our projects off with. It definitely helps us. He's happy to be at work because he's going to do it right the first time. He's going to check his own stuff, so that way we're not backpedaling and reworking things, and then all the way down to the welds, you know. Guys that are taking pride in their welds, they want to lay something down that looks good versus somebody that's just trying to glue some pieces of metal together. And those welds and those fit-ups, you know, that they're happy doing what they're doing, and that's one thing I like about Reesco, is that it's kind of got like almost like a family atmosphere to it.
So one thing that sets Reesco apart from other manufacturers is having our sister company, BJ Rees, which gives us the ability to, you know, R&D equipment, you know, run it in the field, which provides our customers a tried and true product that can be trusted.